Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Noelle and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel, and today I am super excited because it is Joyce and Ernie Day, and if you know what that means, you know that it is a Desk Stash unboxing, because indeed the amazing Dan from the Amazing Desk Stash has sent me their fall box and I'm very excited to get into it. If you don't know about Desk Stash, it is a really cool quarterly desk accessory office supply subscription. And it's not just your average desk supplies. It's got kind of a design aesthetic to it. It's definitely got some quirky vibes. It's definitely got some retro vibes on occasion. And of course, it's got some of the best copy in terms of product cards that's out there. So I always find it truly delightful. Joyce and Ernie are some of our fictional friends from a fictional office that uses some of the products from Desk Stash. And it's always fun to see what antics they are up to. So let's go ahead and get into this box. Desk Stash is just $45 per quarter. You're always going to get a value well over that, in my personal opinion, because these are kind of the items that people will talk about if they pass by your cubicle or your office or even your work from home space or your hybrid space, and plus shipping. So the shipping is around like $10 to $11, but I do have an affiliate link and a code for you. The code is just Noel15. That'll save you 15%. And of course, again, affiliate links just mean that I may receive a small commission if you use that at no additional cost to you. It just kind of helps the businesses and myself know where their sales are coming from. And of course, it also helps me to keep this channel going. So let's go ahead and open up our box. All right, this is a little bit different because this time there's none of the usual like blue chunky shred that we get in there, but it could be because there's just enough items that things aren't going to move around too much inside, because it is a little bit of a bigger box than our usual blue Desk Stash box. But we do have our product card, which is the most important part, of course. So it does tell us that this Grand Slam Edition, because they always have a theme, Grand Slam Edition is a retail value of $75. So see, well over that $45 for 6 items, it looks like. And they're kind of on these colorful like file folders, which is fun. So it looks like we have got some neat items. Now, I'm not just looking at the like bold headers, the actual products. I'm not sure where the Grand Slam theme is coming from. I don't know if it's got a baseball theme, because this is the fall edition. There was a little delay. I'm not sure why. So, you know, World Series happens in the fall, like in November, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe it's got like a Denny's theme. Who knows? I don't know. So you guys will have to help me figure out why this is the Grand Slam Edition once we get through all of the products. Let's go ahead and get into the first one. Oh, this is really cool. I've got to get my X-Acto knife from Desk Stash out so that I can get through the plastic wrap on some of these things. But this is really, really neat, you guys. Okay. So this is a book safe made of durable steel construction, but it looks really realistic. So, okay, so it says the New English Dictionary, which seems very appropriate for Desk Stash because, you know, I've been talking about their copy. I will say they have a really good vocabulary, so maybe this is just a little of a pointed item in here for us to up our dictionary game, even though it's not an actual dictionary. But look at the detail. You can see the like ridged pages there. That's pretty cool. It's got like a linen finish to it. I don't know if you guys can tell. Maybe I'll be able to show it over on Instagram, because I do product photography for this box, one of the few boxes that I still do that for. Might be doing a little bit less of it in the new year, so be on the lookout for that. You can always follow me here on YouTube, and of course over in our No Bot Nook, which is the private Facebook group that we have for the channel. So this is a dictionary book safe. It says this little dictionary will fool even the cleverest burglars. It's actually a bookshelf safe. Open it and you'll find a lockable panel behind which you can safely store your apocalypse cash and motorcycle keys. Joyce from Billing uses hers to store flash drives containing her, oh my, her delicate selfies. Oh dear. So it's a good old safe with a key, and of course they have 2 keys for us, so keep one safe and keep one where you'll forget about it. That's what I usually do. I always am like, I know that I have a spare key for this, but I don't know where it is. And I like a good old-fashioned safe that just has a key, I have to tell you, because I have a safe that is with a code panel and it's battery operated, and the other day like the batteries had corroded in there and I had to like do all kinds of stuff to try to figure out how to open my safe, and it was just a little challenging. But this is pretty cool because that's gonna look very real on your shelf. It's the book that people probably won't reach for that often, but I love it. I think that's really a neat item to have. So a little bit old school, right? But Also kind of cool. You could put all your Post-its that you have on your computer right now with all of your passwords into this. All right, you guys, let's see what else we've got. We have the Act Être, so it's capital ACT and then like the French word for to be, which is être, so Act Être, Act Être. So Memo Block, let me find that. So this also has, of course, some plastic wrap to get rid of. So let's see. Oh, this one came off really easily. It was already kind of torn on the corner. All right, so, all right, I'm still not getting the baseball theme. Let me know. Are you guys getting the Grand Slam theme yet? So this is, maybe it's like out of this world or like out of the park or I don't know. So here we go. This is a little notepad block, which is kind of cool. It looks like it's a little bit higher on the binding that opens all the way up and flat, which is nice. So I don't know, maybe you could put some other things on there because they're nice tear-off sheets. But it's got this like wanderlust vibe here as well. Old school globe, backpack and hiking shoes, old school suitcase. Like everybody has a roller bag now. Come on now. Compass and some binoculars. So this is like a little bit of a vintage vibe. Like I said, there's definitely vintage vibes in desk stash boxes. We've got globes, we've got compasses, we've got all of these images. So it's kind of fun to look through all of those. So map of the US, we've got the Buddha, so international travel. So the design of this Euro designed memo block is way cool. It's covered with images of international wanderlust, so let it inspire your next trans-world excursion. Trans-world, woo! It says, then take travel notes in it as you wander Amsterdam or Sydney. The inside pages are printed Colombo style with colorful glyphs on each one. Now, I don't know about Colombo, but I do know that I like having a little notepad like this for when I am doing travel planning, which is most of the time because I'm one of those people who always has to have the next trip planned. I definitely have trips planned well into 2024. I'm already starting to think about trips for 2025 because then it's nice because it kind of seems far away and you don't have to do as much work. But I use this for all kinds of things in terms of like sheets this size, in terms of like looking up different flights, different options for flights, different excursions, making sure different dates are going to work. So that's actually a great thing to have. And then sometimes I will even take those handwritten notes and either put them into my day planner, which I do take with me usually when I'm traveling. I don't always take my computer. I always usually have my phone, so I have my electronic day planner, but I like having a paper one. So sometimes it's nice to just paste those notes that I have taken directly into my day planner, and it looks pretty cute. So that's cute. Again, kind of some analog stuff here. We have a legit safe with keys. We have an old school notepad because you don't just use the Notes app on your phone. I'm into it. I'm into it. Still don't get how it's a Grand Slam, although it's going to be a Grand Slam with me. So let's see. We have some Moonbow color pencils. Okay, so these are kind of open. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, that's because the little sticky came undone a bit. So let me fully undo the sticky. Okay, so draw, sketch, and compose with this Moonbow rainbow pencil set. You had a single pencil like this when you were in 4th grade, and you loved it. Hey, you don't know me, you don't know, but I probably did. It says, and now we give you an entire set of them, a dozen rainbow pencils that will change colors as they glide over paper, perfect for your next ayahuasca trip. Well, geez. Not an ayahuasca girl here, but I will say, so far this kind of has a travel theme to me. So, all right, so we got, looks like 12 of them, so 6 in black and 6 in white on the outside. Oh, but you guys, so the lead is actually just lead colored. So, and then you can see the wood, it's because the rings of wood on the pencil go from either black or white on the outer layer to red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and then the lead. So I don't think the lead actually changes color. I think just as you continue to sharpen the pencils, it's going to continue to always have that rainbow vibe, which is kind of a fun way to still use a regular colored pencil. So they're not actually, I guess they are colored pencils because they have colors in the actual pencil part, but not in the lead. Because you can see along the top, it's just the regular graphite lead color. And I think as far as I can tell, yeah, I don't see the lead changing color, at least not yet. It could as it gets down further, but I think they're just all 12 regular dark gray pencils that the wood is layered has been dyed. I wonder how they do that, how they dye that, or how they apply the next layer. That's interesting. Cool. But I think it's a little bit different than what they were suggesting in the copy. All right, we've got 3 more items to go. The next thing is, it's in a little bag. This is the Onboard Compact Kit for business travel. Oh my gosh, this is so, here's our roller bag, you guys. It's got little wheels. That's really cute. I wonder, I feel like those are almost gonna be in the way though, when you're like packing your bag. Those wheels are just gonna stick out because, you know, in a good roller bag, they're kind of hidden inside. Anyway, let's see. Commercial flights. Screaming toddlers, travel sickness, too much light in the cabin. If you're ever again denied the use of the company jet, I wish we had a company jet. Take this kit along with you. It contains items which will help you endure your next business trip, including a classy face towel to remove the travel grime. Let's see if I can sneak my way into this, you guys. I don't know if I can. So I want to do it nice and neat because, of course, the photos. I'm always a slave to having to take photos of things and wanting to show them in their best light. All right, I was able to slide it off, but it does give us a little cheat sheet here. It says it has an eye mask. I personally don't use eye masks because they crush my eyelashes. A face towel, that I will use. An anti-nausea band with the little pinpoint for your wrist. Earplugs, those are handy, and a notebook and pen. And it comes in this cute little thing. So, oh, see, look, you can pull it up. So this is nice because it's very minimalist in terms of mimicking a suitcase. Let's see. Oh, but then it doesn't like go all the way down. There it does. Let me see if I can open this up. Ta-da! And so here we have, oh, this is cute, the little like boxes. We have our eye mask in here. We have our face towel. I'm not going to remember how this all goes back in. Let me see if I can try to remember how it goes in. We have our anti-nausea wristband, our earplugs, and then finally on the bottom we've got this little plastic pen and a notebook. Now this is a great little travel notebook actually. I wish they gave us stuff like this on planes, little amenities. When you do travel international, there are still some airlines that will give you like socks, earplugs, eye mask. I usually hold on. I'm usually the most excited about the little bag, the little travel bag that they come in, but this is pretty cute. I wonder if there's a way to like take these wheels off though, because I feel like I would just stuff this into my suitcase or stuff this into my backpack. It says Onboard on the back. And then it would get caught on things. This would be really cute though for those of you who are like advanced travelers who like to gift items to the flight attendants or the flight crew. I know sometimes people have gotten those little like plastic suitcases and like filled them with chocolates or something for the flight crew. This would be a really cute one that they probably haven't seen before, so that I might reuse, you know, after you've already used everything else. Or you could use it for other things like your earbuds maybe, your actual earbud like travel case, like things like that, your cords that you want to have handy. That would be kind of a cute thing to do, but I do think I would want to like get rid of the wheels. I don't know. What do you guys think? But let's see. I'm just curious to know. Oh, it looks like everything else is going to be like gray, which you guys know I'm all about a gray accessory. So, but it does look like a nice little bag. Yeah, gray eye mask. So very cute item, even for people who aren't necessarily business travelers, but maybe they have filled up their little notepad and they finally have a big trip planned and you can gift those items to someone. I feel like for me personally, because I do travel a lot, not for business, I very rarely travel for business, but because I do travel a lot, I kind of already have a lot of those items and I know the style or the brand that I like. So in terms of an eye mask, if I use one, it's like the kinds that are more like a cup so it doesn't like lay on my eyes, for example. I do have, I mean, I can always use earplugs. I've never had to use an anti-nausea band, but sure, that could be a good thing to have on hand. And then the face towel, that'll definitely use. A notepad, I'll definitely use. That kind of thing, like in terms of like travel kits that we get sometimes in boxes, I'm always like, I already know what I like, you know, but you guys let me know what you think. It's nice that it's not just for business travel. I think that would be useful for anyone getting on a plane. All right, we also have, this is another kind of analog item, a little black book. Everybody needs a little black book. This is a nice retro style little black book which opens flat and has a pocket in the back for business cards. Smart. Dean Martin used to record his dalliances in one of these in every picture he made. Of course, you're free to use it for whatever oh, here's a vocabulary word for whatever non-prurient purpose you can come up with. So yeah, wow, this is pretty cool. So I feel like I just sounded like Christopher Walken. Wow. All right, so this is an address book. It's got like a little sticker on it, but I think that comes off. But it literally says little black book, kind of in a gloss. So it says that it has a value of $8.99 on the back, just so you know. But it kind of looks like a Moleskine. It's nice because it's got this slightly like rounder binding. So let's see. And it is old school. It is very Moleskine-like in that it's got this nice pocket in the back. It's got kind of off-white pages. It is a little black book. Like it's a little old school address book, which I think these are really handy in all honesty. I do have an address book in my phone. I like the stripes on these. Look at these stripes. They almost look like barcodes. Very cool. I think that's a neat thing to have just because I sometimes will write things in my phone or I'll write things in my day planner if I happen to have it. But it's nice to have things in one place, and especially this time of year when you're getting all of those holiday cards from people that you don't talk to except for during the holidays. This is a good place to keep all of those addresses so that you don't have to worry about it, because I do change my day planner obviously from year to year. So all of those addresses that I may have kept, I don't always have on hand. So cool old school item to have. And then finally we have one more item. So address book, again, that makes me think travel. We got our travel kit. We got our Moonbow color pencils. Now that Moonbow color pencils, these kind of go with these mailers that we got, which is an interesting thing to get, especially for the holiday season, I guess. Again, it says they're biodegradable. Let's see how many of them we got. And of course, they're like creased, which photographer here, I'm like, great. I don't know how I'm going to fix that. Let's see. So they're pretty good size. These are always nice to have to protect boxes. So if you like actually wrap something up and you're sending it to someone, you don't want the box to get all messed up or put shipping labels on it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these guys, and they've got that kind of fun celestial vibe to them. So it says space biodegradable poly mailers. Shrink your carbon footprint with this set of 5 sturdy biodegradable mailers imprinted with a cosmic design. These are perfect for sending a B-52 CD to your Navy buddy stationed way the hell up in Adak, Alaska this winter. Suitable for anything mailable and Tyvek strong too. So mailer bags are great. I'm very familiar with them as an unboxer, and I think they're a great thing to have on hand, especially, again, during the holiday season. So I feel like Dan was kind of thinking about the holidays coming up. We've got our old school address book. We can definitely make use of that with all those holiday cards pouring in. Maybe you have some holiday travels, so you need this travel kit. Mailers for the people that you are sending gifts to, you know, keeping things on hand like for notes, and then maybe you're even hiding some fancy gifts in this safe that you don't want the person in your household to dive into, and you just, you know, misplace that key so they can't get into it. Don't know how the pencils like fall into it, but you guys help me understand why this is the Grand Slam edition, because I don't totally understand it. I'm a little sad that Ernie didn't make an appearance this time around and Joyce only made one. It was with her naughty photos that she has hiding in the dictionary safe. I think this might be my favorite item in all honesty. I think this is really cute, but I can't see myself actually taking the whole case with me because I pack all of my bags, especially my carry-ons, to the gills. So I would probably like take these things out of their boxes, as cute as it is for me to use, even though I think they're useful items. I think this is a cool item just because I need to like redo my old school address book. These, I don't use pencils that often, but if I did, it would be fun just because they're colorful. I think these are my 2 favorite things, because this I will definitely use. My husband will be like, great, just what you need is something to inspire more travel. And then maybe I will hide those notes in my safe so that he doesn't know what I've got planned for 2024 and 2025 now. You guys let me know in the comments below what your favorite items in this Grand Slam edition from Desk Dash were, and if you are looking for some unique items for the person that spends a lot of time at their desk, whether they're students or, you know, work in an office or work from home, this might be a good gift subscription to consider. I'll see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.